Yeah, welcome to the experiment room. Yes. Okay. Actually, tomorrow is Gundicha Marjanam, the cleaning of the temple of Gundicha. And also the next day is Rath Yatra. Well, if mostly men have so much urinary problem with kidneys and everything, and Loki squash is very good. It's a very good vegetable. And this fresh Loki squash juice is super. Okay? So you don't really need a machine. You can get a machine. But what happens is, as soon as you get a machine and that machine spins, it's obvious. It oxidizes what you have there. So any ingredient that's within this that oxygen will destroy, and there are many things, because that's what almost everything that lives wants oxygen. And all of a sudden you shoot oxygen in with some electric machine, and that's it. You've taken much of the potency out. It's a little bit more troublesome. But you take your Loki squash, yeah, and you get a nice peeler. This peeler is not a deep peeler, and that's a Swiss knife steel there. So it's pretty good. And if you were to look at this, this layer is light, but just under here, there's a dark green layer. And then after that comes the actual Loki squash. So all I wanted to do was remove the hard part and then leave the other part and also grind it. And as you can see right there in the residue, it's dark green there too, because that is what I left. Okay, so what I do, peel it. After peeling it, I pass it through this grater, you know. Okay, granted, it takes some energy and everything, but still, you're getting more for your money. You're getting more and more for your money when you do it like this. Then after that, I just put it in this colander and I press it with something, anything, just press it. And then the juice comes out. Now that juice is super. That is super juice. And that's quite a bit of juice, you know? Quite a bit of juice for that Loki squash. So I was also asking about these seeds, because you never know what a seed, there may be some good ingredients in the seed, but your body may not have access to it. You know, so this is generally cooked. So people don't worry about the seed because it's cooked and it's easier to digest. Okay, so being one of these chat guys, I asked about it. And here it says, let's see, raw Loki squash seeds offer significant health benefits, but must be consumed with caution. There it is. Due to the risk of severe toxicity. In other words, you can't digest it. In traditional medicine and modern research, these seeds are recognized for their dense nutritional profile, including high levels of essential minerals like zinc and magnesium. Now, please, those two, just zinc and magnesium, are very important. Magnesium is very important for hydration of your body. And zinc is very important for muscles. It like wakes up the muscles, and the muscle wants to take in something. Because, I'm almost 80. At this age, your muscle doesn't want to take anything in. It doesn't want to work. So zinc like wakes it up. These are the key health benefits. Antimicrobial properties. Extracts from the Loki squash have shown natural antibiotic and antibacterial activities. And then the immune and the cell support. They are very high in zinc, which is what the DNA synthesis, cells, regeneration, and boosting your immune system. And for the heart and blood and sugar, it regulates that. Antioxidants and anti-inflammatory also. So they got incredible, okay? And it's also good for weight management. But there is critical safety warnings. The bitterness taste. Before consuming raw Loki squash seeds or vegetables itself, you must ensure that it's safe. Okay, this is how you do it. This is the taste check. Always taste a tiny bit of the raw squash or seed first. If it tastes bitter, do not consume it. Yeah, spit it out immediately and throw the batch away. There it is. Why? Bitter Loki contains what is called curcumin betoxins, which are highly toxic compounds. Consuming bitter, the Loki squash, can lead to severe toxic effects, including violent vomiting, diarrhea, and so on. So there you got it. So how to eat them safely? While you consume them raw, they're not if they're not bitter at all. If they're not bitter at all. Roasting them is highly recommended. Roasting, eliminates the potential of the pathogens, improves the digestibility, and enhances the flavor. Just wash them a bit, then dry them, then roast them in a low temperature only. Not, it says here about 120 centigrade or 250 Fahrenheit. Okay. Step-by-step roasting recipe, healthy seasoning ideas, and likewise. Okay, I'll just copy this and put it in my notes. Yeah, so there it is. Sorry, my dear Loki seeds. I will taste you, but I don't think I'll take the risk. Not at my age. And you're toxic. You're very toxic. Not just toxic, but you're very toxic. So I'll just play on the safe side and leave that. Now, see, if you would have used a machine to grind it and everything, you'd never know. You'd never know whether these were good for you or not good for you. So it just, if you do it here, the seeds can't go through that hole. So they immediately just go to the side. And then maybe you can get a few drips. Yeah, maybe you can get a few drips out of this. But for the most part, it's all out. And I'm going to finish this video quick because I have to drink this, in time. And then you take some, black pepper, like I said, black peppers, or maybe about 10 of them. And I'm just going to roast it just a little bit, just to get it real tasty. Yeah, before using them. And then about 20 to 25 leaves of tulsi. Now, people, I know, and I'm one of those people. We don't like to chew the seed. But within this medicinal thing, chewing the leaf of the tulsi helps out. So I'm sorry, Tulsi, I got to put my teeth on you. But, the worry about chewing is that Tulsi has mercury, and mercury will ruin your teeth. Of course, my teeth at my age are already black as can be. Yeah. And anyways, I took mercury and I took a natural mercury for 9 months, you know, and you had to drink a lot of water, 9 liters of water to help the mercury to go through your body. And you couldn't miss it either. You had to do it. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. You just get your Loki squash. You just, peel it nicely. You then put it on this guy, strains it. The seeds are on one side. And remember, those seeds, they should be dried. I'll dry them out and then roast them. That's easy to do. And then you just push it through that colander without breaking it. With anything, And then take your Loki squash juice. Okay, I'll tell you, this is a good recipe. It's not just a recipe. This is a recipe that I should have been doing every day. This is the medicine. Like, this is if you want the foundation, the base of all medicine for this kidney system and urinary tract and everything, this is it. And of course, I would like the prostate to come down. Yeah, mine's 103 now, which is quite big. So, yeah, I'll consume this in a good way. Hope I covered everything. Be careful with the seeds. You can go ahead and take their advice to chew it, and if it tastes bitter, then don't take any of it. Just throw it away. But if you roast it, it's all right. It breaks it open. Because, those are usually cooked. They're not taken raw. So nobody ever worries about the seeds. But if you want to know it's just incredible. This is a squash, right? Now you get any squash and you do some puja and you take that squash, and if you find there's actually a 5-corner place here in Vrindavan. The road that's coming from Mathura is crossing. Then there's a small road that goes up to the Govindaji temple. That's crossing. And then there's a major road, that's going to the Yamuna. So it's crossing. So that's even 6, But one of them merged with the other one. So it comes out to be 5. And so that is the place to purify anything. So you take your squash, you go over to that place, and you do some puja, and you break this. And what is it in this that grabs so much bad energy that you want to get rid of it, Well, it's these. These grab a lot of bad energy. Unless they're cooked, they're dangerous. That's what I was already thinking. Because I'm a pujari, and I know I use these squashes to do some, voodoo or mukumba or black magic or whatever you want to do. And you just offer it and break it. Okay, there's a whole ritual and everything. Yeah, so I, being a pujari, am not going to consume it in this manner. Only if it's cooked. Only if it's roasted. Because it takes away what this grabbed. Those seeds are like powerful, and they have grabbed the whole atmosphere. They're carrying so much of the atmosphere of where they have been. So better to be careful with seeds, especially seeds in any kind of squash. Yeah. The watermelon seeds also, You can take them, healthy, and they're healthy and everything, but you always have to be somewhat careful with that, because they do grab the atmosphere. And the atmosphere, they're made to purify. Yeah. There's another one that looks similar to that, and in Radhakund, the people bring it, and then it's traditional, and then you do some puja and you throw it in Radhakund, and that's to take bad things away. So it's very well known for that, very well known for taking bad effects away, and you don't want to take everybody's bad effect into your body. That's why I'm taking this. Okay, back to drinking. Excuse me, back to drinking my squash. And I hope it helped out somebody. You can always put a like, comment. Well, not too many comments, man, please. But a like, And if you push a subscribe, I get a little benefit from YouTube. Okay. Yeah, nice, yeah. Gundicha Marjanam tomorrow, and then Rath Yatra the next day. Haribol, Haribol.